Hello everyone, and welcome back to Path of Titans and what I think will be the final Critter Crush video, where I am setting out to find alpha critters and kill them on my Serato. I've done 2 already, and I don't want to bore you guys too much. We've already found Boseratops and Sillysaurus and the new critter Pamelaria, whatever. We found the ghost crab, so we found a decent number. Hopefully I can find a good number more in this video, but I don't want to waste too much time of people's time and make them bored by doing nothing but killing critters. So this will probably be the last one where I'm 100% focused on critter killing. Like, I'm still going to kill them when I come across them, but this is probably the last video where I specifically am setting out to kill alpha critters. So let's get into it. I'm going to stick around whistling for a while, since it has good critter variety. Alright, so I was going to get a drink, and look who decided to pounce out of the bushes at me. That's right. It's the alpha frog, which I'm very surprised about because I know whistling gets frogs, but it doesn't get very many frogs. Like, I can go hours of walking around whistling and never see a frog. Also, apparently the frog is really easy to kill and can be completely cheesed. Look at that big old tasty fella. I like it. I like the frog. I wish I could see frogs more often around whistling, but they don't seem to spawn very often. And once, just once, I saw a Diplocaulus in whistling right up here next to this pond, and I was surprised, and I've never seen one again. I've only seen it once. So I don't know if that was a fluke, or maybe they have specific spawn conditions up here. I don't know. I was shocked to find one, and I haven't found another one since. But anyways, time to resume looking for more critters. Alright, I dug in the burrow that I was digging in at the beginning of this video. This burrow right here. And we actually got an alpha! The alpha Paleosinua lizard guy. And of course it's kind of dark, so I can't see very well, and he's hiding in bushes. Alright, I don't think we can cheese him. I think we're going to have to face tank him. I think he's a little too fast, and I don't have a good turn radius. I don't turn sharp enough. So we're just going to face tank him. Ouch. Ow. He's actually doing a decent bit of damage. Ouchies. Ow. Alright, I know some of that damage was because I was trying to see if I could cheese him and taking hits in the process, but still. Ow. Also, apparently they do bleed. Good to know. Hey, we found another alpha. Alpha Paleosinua, whatever. I hate trying to pronounce their names. But yeah, I was digging in this burrow and he popped out. Kind of scary that alphas can come out of burrows. Alright, I'm gonna risk sitting down for a moment. I know it's dangerous, but we're gonna take the chance. Just, alright. I don't wanna waste too much time sitting in the open though. Alright, I'll go back to the water, I think. Get a little sip. Maybe I'll go find somewhere decent to hide. Until I can heal. Alright, I was going to get water, and a Boseratops has found me, so... Now, I can't cheese Boseratops. And we're already half health because of the Paleosinua alpha. So let's see how much damage we take with, fighting the Baga while already low health. Also, he does significantly less bleed, but he still does a lot of damage. Alright, now that we're super wounded, I'm gonna go find somewhere to hide and heal, because I don't want to be found when I have this little health left. Let me show you a nice little hiding spot, okay? So, as long as no one's around watching me, you go under this ledge here, and you can just lay down up here. And the only time people are going to see you down here is if they walk under that ledge as well, because the ground dips, so they're almost meeting, and it's really hard to see anyone hiding here. So this is a good spot to hide. There's a snake! I went to the west side of Whistling because it seems like the west side has different critters than the east side. Like, I know there are snakes on the east side rarely, but I find them a lot more often on this side. And this side also gets death turtles, the big giant tortoises. And I never see those on the east side. This side I never see frogs on, so it's a weird. I'm not sure what decides what spawns where, but we're gonna try our luck over here. And oh look, another snake. There are so many snakes. Snakes everywhere. It's kind of weird. Maybe snakes spawn more often at sunset or whatever, because it's kind of like sunrise or sunset or something. Oh, you are not an alpha platy. I still haven't seen an alpha platy. I don't know what one looks like even. Alright, we're gonna just... Maybe we'll find an alpha death tortoise, or maybe we'll find a snake. Or maybe I'll find nothing. I've kind of just been walking back and forth around Whistling, trying to find critters. So, I've taken some breaks in between because, you know, walking back and forth across the same area over and over, it does get old and boring, and I find a lot of nothing most of the time. But I am ready to record when I do find something interesting. Shall we do a test dig on this burrow and see if something interesting comes out? Actually, I think this is a rat burrow, and there is no alpha rat, but we're gonna dig it up anyways. But if I remember correctly, this is actually a rat. Sorry for sniffling. As always, I'm ever plagued with allergies. It is a rat. Alright, go on, little rat. No alpha rat. Could you imagine an alpha rat, though? Just giant, evil-looking possum thing. I'm not a big fan of this side of Whistling. I know this is where, like, everybody quests, and this is the better place to find people questing, but I don't really like this side. Like, visually. Ooh, let's see who's in here. Knock knock. Anybody home? Are you an alpha? Probably not. But we'll find out. I don't remember what burrow this is. A Didelphodon? No, this doesn't look like a Didelphodon burrow. It is a Paleosinua burrow. And he is not an alpha. Oh my gosh, look! That, right there, is an alpha snake. Oh, they're so scary. Oh, I failed my jump. Alright, there is no cheese in this guy. I know that from experience. Not even a kilo can cheese the snake. They have venom and toxin. They attack really fast. Holy crap. They're big, too. Look how ugly I am. I'm all covered in green goop. Yes, we have killed a snake. This toxin's kind of scary, though. I don't like it. Alright, we're not that hungry. I'm not gonna stick around. We're gonna go find somewhere to hide and rest and heal off all the status effect nonsense. Ugh, there's not really anywhere to hide around here. I need, like, nice thick bushes. Developers, can you please put some caves or dens in Whistling? I would like places to hide. And there's all these places that look like they could hide a cave or a den. And there's just nothing. There's nowhere. I want little dens to live in and hide in. These bushes aren't nearly thick enough, though granted with the green color I have right now, I'd probably blend into them pretty well. Oh my gosh, there's like nowhere to hide. I want somewhere to hide. That's the only thing with Whistling. There's like no... If a Quetz attacked me, or if a, you know, I have nowhere to go to get away from a Quetz. Like, I really wish I could have like a couple little, even just one little den that a Serato can fit inside so I can hide from big things. Oops, so I was walking around and a platy, alpha platy, spawned out of the burrow. But what's weird is he looks like one of the little alpha platies. Like, I've seen this color on a little platy and it ran away from me, but this platy is highly aggressive. So I'm thinking this is the alpha. It's just weird that his color is the same as one of the regular platies. Because, you know, alphas normally have new color, or fancy special colors. But apparently platy does not. Alright, platies are very fast. They can be cheesed, but it's hard because they're so fast. But they can be cheesed. Aha! Get cheesed. Alright, I can't eat you because I don't have scavenger on. Wow, you are a big boy, though. Look at you. Yeah, I got bored of walking around whistling, and so I was like, I'll just, go explore elsewhere. So let's see. Bingo cards so far. We've fought 2 alpha Boseratops, 3 alpha ghost crabs, 2 alpha Pomellaria new critters, 1 alpha sillysaur, 1 alpha frog, 1 alpha snake, 1 alpha platty. I mean, that's pretty good amounts. Oh, it's another route. Okay. Like, we found a decent amount of alphas. We're missing Dynamosuchus, the other 2 crabs, both turtles, and Wadia. Yeah, the Wadia. We're missing the Wadia still as well. Diplocaulus, of course. I don't think I'm going to find one of those. So we've found a fair amount of alphas now. Speaking of Wadia, look what's right here. Alpha Wadia. Now, I imagine this guy's dangerous. But he doesn't do bleed or fracture. I'm not even going to try to cheese this one because in my experience they're too quick for that. Oh my goodness, just die. You're getting bloody, so I know you're close to dying. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Just die. You skunk. He looks like a skunk because of the stripe. Alright, cool. That wasn't too bad. About half my health. And like I said in the other 2 videos, Serato is very tanky. Serato has armor, so alpha critters do less damage to it than it would to a dinosaur of equal size that doesn't have armor. So they don't look dangerous when I'm attacking them, but that's because I'm playing Serato. Alright, I'm heading back to whistling to log off. I think we're going to wrap up the final Critter Crush video with our current bingo card of... Look, it's an Argent head. Hello. Hello. I don't think he sees me. Let's laugh at him. A nice long, slow turn. Hello. You want a nose boop? Do you want a nose boop? What you doing? We're on like just the right height to get a little nose boop. Hello. What you doing there? Hi, fancy meeting you here. How you doing? How's the weather up here? Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the Critter Crush video. The last one. I hope you enjoyed this series of videos of me looking for alphas and fighting them. I know it probably would have been more exciting of a video if I used a more squishy animal like a kilo or something. But let's face it, I want to play Serato. Serato has a chance of surviving alpha critters and whatever else I might find along the way, and a kilo just makes me sad. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.